The highest court in South Africa has ruled that President Jacob Zuma violated the constitution when he failed to repay government money spent on his private home. It gave the treasury 60 days to determine how much he should repay. The ruling is a victory for the opposition, who said they would push for Mr. Zuma's impeachment. They accuse him of using ill-gotten wealth to upgrade his home with a swimming pool and amphitheatre. Mr. Zuma has denied any wrongdoing. A government statement said he would reflect on the judgment and take appropriate action. A spokeswoman for the governing African National Congress, ANC, said the party's top 6 officials, who include Mr. Zuma and his deputy Cyril Ramaphosa, would meet to discuss the implications of the ruling, Reuters news agency reports. A former top ANC official, Mathews Phosa, called for the president to step down. The whole country now waits with bated breath to hear whether he, and my party, the ANC, will do the right thing and relieve us of this crippling nightmare, he said. Mighty Sword. An anti-corruption body, known as the Public Protector, ruled in 2014 that $23 million, £15 million, had been spent on his rural home in Ngandla in South Africa's KwaZulu-Natal province. Mr. Zuma had unduly benefited from the renovations and should repay a portion of the money, the Public Protector said. In a unanimous judgment on behalf of the Constitutional Court's 11 judges, Chief Justice Mogoeng said the Public Protector was a biblical David fighting against the Goliath of corruption. Mr. Zuma's failure to repay the money was inconsistent with the Constitution, he added. The president failed to uphold, defend, and respect the Constitution, he declared. Mr. Mogoeng added that public officials ignored the Constitution at their peril, and should remember that the rule of law was the sharp and mighty sword that stands ready to chop the ugly head of impunity from its stiffened neck. The court also condemned the ANC-dominated parliament for failing to hold Mr. Zuma accountable. The case was brought by 2 opposition parties, the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, and the Democratic Alliance, DA. The EFF called on Mr. Zuma to step down while the DA said it would table a motion in parliament to demand his impeachment. Mr. Zuma's term in government has been marred by allegations of corruption and cronyism.